Now the main screen is supposed to be on. I'm gonna have a bit of tea, which I fear is a little oversteeped. Yeah, a little bit, but I'm not going to die from it. First of all, hello, welcome to the live stream. Just going to post the I am having skin issues. I will forever have skin issues. I can do nothing about that, and that makes me a very sad panda. I'm gonna post the rules real quick. I'm gonna check that out later. Nice, because I noticed I still had a coupon from when I got my new tab mate. First of all, welcome to the Bootleg Cookie live stream, which pretty much all I do is talk a little bit about what I did artistically in the day before, mostly because that's the only time I have time for myself, which lets me work on stuff I can actually talk about. So what did I do yesterday? I tried really hard to do a trap paper Luigi card, because as you guys already know, I've been working on these trap paper Marios right here. Whoops. Oh, there you go. Down. These two are version 1 with a darker paper, really, because it's black all around, and then there's version 2 with a black paper with a white layer adhesive, which is what I'll be using going forward with this project, if only because with these, the top layer of the line art cardboard gets ripped off through the transfer paper. Speaking of, this one goes here. And this will go with these, because I have also opened a bargain bin in my coffee shop. What does that mean? It means I will be putting down my experiments, because they still look decent, at a cheaper price, if only to make some room and a little bit of money off of my hard work. It's for flawed... Oh, Goddess of Foxes. Thank you, Goddess of Foxes. Thank you for joining the party. Welcome! All I have to do is flash a little bit. Hello! All I have to do is flash a little bit of Mario and people just flock to me. So yeah, I was talking about trying to work on Paper Luigi. Here he is. Here is Paper Luigi version 1.0. He is already spoken for. He was already dropped in the bargain bin. And somebody just swooped in and picked up everything except for the airbrushed Boo card in the bargain bin. There will be more stuff in the bargain bin eventually. I just gotta look over my card archive and stuff like that. But yeah, what I tried to do with him is get some glitter sticker paper and print on it. That part went okay-ish. But as you can see, there's a couple flaws on him. That's why I put him in the bargain bin. For some reason, the color layer didn't want to layer correctly under the line art. And when using transfer paper, I don't know if you guys can see them, but I think at this angle you can see in the pans that there's a blotch. Because the transfer paper touched the colored layer and then it ripped off a layer off the color layer. And then, of course, there's the border that's just all over the place. I fiddled with the file this morning. Things should go better going forward. But, like, glitter cards like these are supposed to be more rare, because the plan is really make a background in markers. The middle layer is supposed to be colored, hand-colored, not printed. It's because I can't really hand color on glitter paper. It's like too skatey, too slidey. But here, comparatively to Trapped Paper Mario version 1, Trapped Paper Mario version 1 was definitely a test. So it's only flat layers on a paper not really suited for markers. But 2.0 is on marker paper with some highlights and slight shading with a pencil, colored pencil. And from what I'm seeing, it works well for the skin. I might do something different for the clothes, because, except for the hands, because the clothes, the shading does not look, you don't really see it that much. The wax bloom is kind of covering the color, but it's still much prettier than the version 1. And then of course there's the Bootleg card. That one's still in the bargain bin if you guys want to pick it up. It was literally just a test to see if I can put Frisket film in the Cricut, and I can. And if you want to know if Ohuhu markers fit in the Copic airbrush, they do. But you have to check on the nib, because most of them, the Honolulu set, most of them... Oh, did Paul just join us? Or did... Maybe if I actually click... Oh no, you figured out how to change characters. That's great. Everybody goes for Realm. Realm is the cutest, and I understand you guys. Realm is one of my favorite. I think pretty much all the girls in Final Fantasy VI are my favorites. Even the ones that died, like Rachel and Daryl. But yeah, I was saying about the nibs for the Honolulu sets of the Ohuhu markers. There's like 2 versions of the mold. And one of them is like perfectly smooth, and the other one has like a shaved end. Let me grab real quick, because I know which one of my set does that. Get over here! Oh, there's that bit of glue I was looking for. Damn, everything's coming up Millhouse today. So yeah, this is my black Ohuhu marker. Focus. Thank you. You can see the slight circle rim at the edge. That one will stop the marker from fitting comfortably into the Copic airbrush. Now let me grab another one. Perfect. Now if you look at this one, the bottom of the nib is perfectly smooth. There's no weird circle edge going on. This one will fit perfectly into the airbrush. And for those that are curious, yes, I did tell Ohuhu about that. What they do with that information is up to them. I may or may not be trying to convince them to work and to start thinking about working with markers airbrush. They got some portable ones on AliExpress that eventually I would like to get one to test, because I have a portable airbrush like with the USB charging air can, but it's only good for like regular airbrush, because the little twisty part doesn't fit in the little twisty part up here. So yeah. Speaking of AliExpress, I've also ordered a set of bamboo pans that I will be testing as soon as I get them. So that's going to be fun. It's literally just a tube of bamboo with some slits cut in it to make it look like a pen. It's supposed to be workable. I've seen videos of people working with them. Never tried them. So this is going to be fun. I'm moving around so much, I'm hot now. I film in the basement, which is usually pretty cold. This is why I have several layers on, so I can put them on and take them off as I need, without having to take 20 minutes off the air. There we go. So, who's ready to get started on the meat and potatoes of why we're here? the Bootleg cookie comic. Gonna move that up here and this up here so I can have access to my script. There you are. Now I'm all nice and bright because my top screen over here has my script, which is written in on a white page. That's my lighting. Natural light, a light here, and then depending on how bright my screens are. I'm just gonna move this here, and boop. There we go. That's what we're supposed to do. I can move from here to here and here. And have some more tea. It's been a while since I had tea, so I am very enjoying this cup. Whoops, that's the order. I need the script. There we go. The fun part. Speaking of expensive things, I need to start writing down my Christmas wish list. I'm not gonna bother with a budget this year. I'm just gonna write down a lot of things, and Mom will pick what she wants to get me. I do know a couple things that Dad wants. I'm not gonna list them out here because he's right in the next room and he can hear me. Then where would be the surprise? This works better with the actual layer. There we go. I've talked a lot today already, so my throat is already a little scratchy. Hopefully that'll fix itself real soon. But yeah, bargain bin on my shop. There's still one item left, and there will be more. Because you can't blame me for liking to experiment when it comes to art supplies. Barbarian Queen Carib's Kickstarter still going on. We are up to 40 backers. So to all 40 of you, thank you. But we need more. So don't be shy. If you can't help monetarily, share the Kickstarter. I cannot emphasize it enough. If this is not a good example of the frustration that it is to be me when I ask something that I'm pretty sure is clear and the other person like goes out of their way to not understand. Like I use the most simplest, directest words I can think. And I'm not saying that, oh my god, I am such a genius and everybody else is a fool. But what I do think is that there is a serious miscommunication problem. Where I say one thing and the other person understands a completely different thing, and then I pass what I just said through my mind again and again, and I don't understand how they don't understand, you know? Oh, Lily is singing the song of her people. That means my aunt and uncle are coming. And to those of you thinking that, oh, she sent you the picture of the house first before giving you the address so you can have a better idea visually. No, 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 no. That's not what she did. She sent me the photo, and then I waited a little bit for the address, and the address was not coming. So I had to remind her that I would need the address. Hi, Coco. How are you doing today? Well, at least you reported them. Something's gonna have to happen with that because, like Coco said, what happened to her is just bogus. And yes, please do. I know I talk a lot about my Kickstarter and my shop and stuff like that, but if your money has to go somewhere, please let it go to Coco. Like, think of Coco first and me after. Like, you guys think I'm a hard worker. Please, I cannot hold a candle to Coco. It's a violation when you're preyed on. Yes, it is. I agree. But I wanted to pop in and blah, 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 watch you. No, I'm still here now. I've got a date with my social worker to get some emergency help to pay this, but we will see if there's any success. Well, there better be such a success. Like, you guys know, I'm terrible to defend myself in the situations, in high-stress situations, unless I've got prep time. But when it comes to defending other people, when I have access, oh boy, oh boy. Like, I am downright mean. I think the correct way to put it would be like scaringly efficient. I got $55 in donation, so I've got about 70 to go to get this clear. We're almost there. We're almost there, people. Go to Coco's page. I don't care what the Twitch rules say about not putting links that lead out of Twitch. I am not a paid partner. I am not monetized. If Twitch is not happy, they can kick me off and I'll just be on YouTube. That's where Coco is anyway. Coco needs help. Period. Also, that fax that she needed so bad. I picked it up in June. She hasn't touched it yet. We're in October. And yeah, Coco will happily draw and paint for it like she just said. And Coco's art is absolutely beautiful. She specializes more in watercolors right now. I specialize in messes. I love you to bits, New. You're the best broaster. I like that. It kind of makes me sound like a cup of coffee. I like made-up words. I like portmanteau words. So, Coco basically calling me a portmanteau word is super nice. Makes me feel nice inside. But yeah, like that meeting I had with the art supplies manufacturers. I was talking about how I can get downright mean when I got prep time. In that case, since it was for a positive thing, I didn't get mean. What I would say is that I get, like, scaringly efficient when I have prep time. Like, they had sent us a list of questions, and I printed 4 pages of those frickin' questions. Like, all the questions they had, 4 pages worth, and I answered all the questions by hand, so I would have notes. So I had 4 pages of annotated questions. And they were like, tell us what time slot would be better for you. And I say, this time slot. And they said, we only have this one time slot. Then why give me a chance of time slots if you're only going to use the really late one? So now, not only did they have Pret Shiro, they had sleep-deprived Shiro. What the heck do you guys think happened? You would be proud, actually. I didn't even cuss once. I am working on not cussing, and honestly, fake cusses are really funny. Fighting gender-affirming compliments and stuff is fun. Yeah, because it's harder in French. We do have some gender-neutral pronouns in French. I'm not that big a fan, because they still sound pretty feminine. Because in French, for him, it's il, and for her, it's elle. And the gender-neutral pronoun is yel. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying they're wrong for establishing that. And a lot of people like yel. I just don't. It's a personal taste. And I'm certainly not going to judge the people that use it, because that is not the point. So again, in French, I'm still referred to by the gender I was assigned at birth. I still need to fill out that form again and send it to the government about my gender identity. Like, I filled out a form in April, but I ended up never mailing it. Not because I had a change of heart, but because I feel what I wrote down was not convincing enough. So I figured I'd live for a while, really emphasizing the fact that my name is Shiro, before getting the gender change and work my way down to a full name change. Now, Sharon would not be a dead name necessarily. In my case, in my personal case, I am not telling other floating gender people what they should do. But, like, I would like the main name to be Shiro. Sharon can count as a nickname. Save and sip. Oh. Chat server had a hiccup. I just saw a notification. Are you guys okay? Apparently the chat doesn't like when I take a sip of my tea. That is concerning. Because to be honest, I had a lot of sugar for lunch and the bitterness of the tea is smoothing things out for me. I never call you by... I think you haven't called me by my legal name in like 10 years. Because I don't use it that much. And to those of you that are watching the archive or watching the stream right now and staying mute because you're shy and you're not comfortable with the gender talk and stuff like that, you are free to fuck off. The door is over here. Because it's seriously really just that easy. Do not say anything and fuck off. It's beautiful. I have strong opinion about your lifestyle. You're not in my life. Feel free to leave. Your opinion means nothing. Yeah, but Shiro, if you talk about stuff like that, you're gonna alienate potential customers. Please do. Oh, chat crashed. Hang on. Restream is having a little bit of issues right now when it comes to that. Yeah, we're good. We're good. I downloaded a calendar template to help me time and schedule my posts. Trying to get more eyes on them because the freaking algorithm and shit like that. Oh, when it's not one thing, it's another. Taking the movements off because mom is talking. Also, it's official, one of the ports on my multiple USB port is busted. I am not happy. I'm going to have to put a newer version of that thing in my Tron account so I can get a replacement. But Shiro, why don't you open commissions? You get more money with commissions. Normally, yeah, but the problem is I don't have time because I am being asked left and right to do comics. And it's not like I'm gonna say no to comics. I love doing comics. We're at the tail end of Power Trip at the moment of recording this live stream. And Gabe is already talking about the next issue. So that's nice. Because he pays me per page, so 40-page issues, nice. But they're few and far between, you know? And then, of course, once it funds, there's the Barbarian Queen Charybdis comic. And honestly, I hope it funds because it is so fun to work on. Like, the bootleg cookie style is fun, but is not challenging. And honestly, that was the whole point of this style. So I would be able to do a comic per week, is to use my easiest style. Because it's just stories of funny shit that happens to me. So there's no need to pull out like the epic art style, know what I mean? But Charybdis, I can pull all the stops I want. For those that are curious, the ash can is available in my Ko-fi shop. The digital PDF. The Kickstarter offers a print version. As well, of course, as the actual comic. When we're going to be offering sketch cards, foiled cards. A quote-unquote rental card. But you really have to go on the Kickstarter to see what I'm talking about there, but it's fun. I already had 2 interviews about the Kickstarter this month, and early next month there's going to be a 3rd one. I will be making a post linking to the interviews. One of them is out, the other one is still in the editing room, as far as I know. And I do believe I screech like a banshee in both. Because you can dress me up, but you can't take me anywhere. Also, I have a Discord. So very unofficial, of course. And so far I have like 1 follower in the Discord. And they're telling me about their concept for a comic, and it is super interesting. Not sarcasm, I really mean it. It's sad that I have to specify when I'm being sarcastic or not. Once again, communication issues. It's like when I do the really angry bitchy face, when I'm very concentrated on what I'm drawing. When I'm very concentrated anyway, because I remember when I was a kid, I would get sent out of class for being disruptive, and I had no idea why. It turned out it's because I was so focused on trying to listen to the teacher. Remember, undiagnosed ADHD. I am undiagnosed to this day, but it's clear I have ADHD. It was like, I don't have an official diagnosis, but it's been unofficially said by my mom's doctor who diagnosed her with ADHD. So like, and I was apparently looking at the teachers like, and then he would stop the class and ask me why I was mad at them, and I was like, what? And of course, since I'm a chronic liar, And they didn't believe me when I said I wasn't mad at them. They kicked me out of the class. Okay, now I'm mad at you. And this this is one of many reasons why I stopped applying myself at school, because why? I would get in trouble anyway. Why would I make an effort? Of course, we all know the catalyst was that time I had my hand wrapped around my homework and the teacher didn't give me time to pull it out my bag before accusing me of not doing my homework and telling me to stay in class during recess. I don't know if that teacher is still alive, but if she is not, I am going to go look for a grave and dance on it. I will even take special requests of what kind of dance. Tap dance, ballet, jazz. What I don't know, I'll learn a special choreography just to do it. Shiro, that's not nice. One, I have never claimed to be nice. My phone's on dark mode. Two, I refuse to be nice any longer to people who wear asses to me. Plus that bitch can't claim, oh, I was a kid. All kids are nasty. No. She was clearly around 120 years old. You're not a kid at that age. And here's the funny thing, I can say that I sleep good at night while holding those grudges, because it's not the grudges that keep me awake at night. I have ADHD. What keeps me up at night could be stuff like just having like Copacabana running in my head on loop for an hour. Like I'm bothered, but I'm unbothered at the same time. It's not like I go on Facebook and try to find out what my enemies have been up to. I don't care. I don't care. Oh my god, I don't care. You must care because you talk about it. Yeah, so people that go through stuff similar to me may have an inkling that maybe, one, it's not so bad, this too will pass, two, there are ways to deal with it, and three, usually that involves a very heavy metal mallet. And sometimes you have to use humor to cope. I mean, I'm an award-winning cartoonist, so it's not exactly like I feel the need to go and rub it in their faces. They don't care. If they don't care, I don't care. I do care that I'm an award-winning cartoonist because I'm like, yes! But like, that's a nice thing for myself. Because like I said, they don't care. They didn't want to be cartoonists, as far as I know. So what would it matter to them? I still need to make a ribbon for that second place that I got for favorite cartoonist. Because they only make the plaques, however it's pronounced, for first place, and I got a first place for favorite colorist. I keep pointing here because it's on my wall, but I want to make a ribbon for my second place. And I still gotta get around to doing that. So I can have it on the wall also. Maybe I should drop a line to Sequential Magazine and suggest it. Because like for the longest time the prizes were like digital only, and you would print out your prize to put it on the wall, to frame it, put it on the wall. The plaques makes it look more official, so it would be nice to have a ribbon for when you have second or third place. I should drop them a line about that. I like to think I have good ideas. Because I don't care who you are, second place is still pretty damn good. Especially when you had no idea, because I had put myself down for favorite webcomic. And clearly they did not care for Bootleg Cookie because they took me out of favorite webcomic and put me into favorite artist. Do I need to tell you that I made a jump when I got the email? You're nominated for favorite artist. And I was like, I am surprised but heavily flattered. How could I not be flattered, honestly? That was so nice of them. I don't know if they expected me not to say thank you, because that was really, 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 really nice of them. I'm going to change the text right away. It'll be easier for the balloon after. See what I said? What I meant when I said I have ADHD? I was about to change the text and then I forgot and then I tried to change the balloon without changing the text. Just gonna fill in the phone and then we'll be able to add the backgrounds and we'll be done for today. Nice little simple one today. I've been checking the colors of the speech bubble for iMessage as I was working on this, and the last texts I sent Mom because she asked me what I was watching downstairs, and I said, "Oh, I'm actually playing Cult of the Lamb. I am now obsessed with that game. It's only a demo, but I do want to buy it eventually because it's super fun. I'm having a time of my life." And I was like, I'm actually playing Cult of the Lamb, and one of my cultists died of old age, so I butchered the corpse to get the meat, and my other cultist did not appreciate that. And she was like... And then I sent her a picture of the graphics. I'm not super good at the battle side, because I am terrible at dodging. I just want to go in and kill everything because the battle controls are so smooth and nice. But sometimes the hitboxes, they kind of suck a little bit. So it's not just me. It's like 85% me, and the rest is my trouble with the hitboxes. This one I'm gonna have to shrink if I want to have the gradient effect on the paper. Are we gonna do the overall looky? My fingers are surprisingly clean for an artist. I just don't like keeping substances on my fingers for too long. Paint, glue, ink, especially ink because it's so hard to take off. But yeah, I believe we're good for today. And of course, as usual, with every end of stream, extra special thanks to our supporters, Amber B, Paul K, Miss Anavis, David F, Marianne J, Supreme Crimson Leader. Now, I do believe, yes, next weekend it's going to be a double book. We are going to have the Colors of the Month Challenge, Saturday, November, got mixed up for a little second. November 4th at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, and of course the usual bootleg cookie, November 5th, 1 p.m. Eastern Time. That's my time, not your time, maybe your time. I don't know you, I don't know your life. Hope you guys had fun watching me draw this. I had a lot of fun drawing it. And I'll see you guys next weekend. I love you all, and bye-bye.